what do you do with spaces wherein you have the long-term belief, but there are short-term, or maybe not short-term, but there are immediate, how do I say, not an issue really, but challenges around higher competitive intensity, as would the case probably be seen in paints or diagnostics business, wherein there seems to be a foray of some fairly deep-pocketed competitors who are also, one of them is pricing the products at a much lower rate than what we've ever seen. So how do you then think about these business, Saurabh? I would love to understand, how do you think about paints currently or diagnostics currently?
In paints, the situation is even simpler. In paints, you've seen that the market leader has taken away business from a cement company, right? It's taken away business from a cement company. The entire putty business of a large cement company has been taken away by the paints market leader over the last couple of years. And therefore, naturally, the cement company feels aggrieved and wants to respond. So it's announcing CapEx few years out, the CapEx will hit the ground. And as and when the CapEx hits the ground, we will do the checks on, is the entrant actually up to the mark? We have seen in paints over the last 15 years, repeated attempts by well-capitalized large players, Sherwin-Williams a decade or so back, JSW Paints more recently. And none of these attempts have attempted to much, none of these attempts have amounted to much. In spite of a lot of money being spent by Sherwin-Williams, and JSW is obviously a formidable company, we've seen that the incumbents' operating margins, the incumbents' gross margins have held up beautifully. And again, we've done the channel checks. I've understood, and we've understood from talking to hundreds of paint dealers, that it is very difficult for entrants to take on the incumbents' comparative advantages. So this job is great fun, right? It pays you to do research. It pays you, the job pays you to be skeptical about statements made by management teams, including the management teams of the companies we've invested in.